I'm Rod, and welcome to another episode of The Date Connection. You might remember me from such famous shows as the TV shows Think Tank and Lifetime's Not Without My Baby, You Bitch. And we're here today with Rachel. How are you doing today, Rachel?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing just fine. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am 24 years old. I'm a marketing consultant from California. And I'm out.
Just hanging out, living life.
Of course.
That's
Of
great.
course.
Well, so what are you looking for in a man?
Well, I like a guy who is really outgoing, who likes to do things, that's motivated, who doesn't like to sit at home and watch TV all the time.
Right. Such as myself. I'm on TV, not watching TV. So, what are your hobbies?
Well, I don't really have a lot of hobbies. I enjoy movies, music. I really get into stuff like that. The opera, going to theater. I love the theater too, watching shows. That's really nice.
Theater and music, I'm a big Kajagoogoo fan myself.
Really?
Great band. So, what would you say would be your perfect evening out on the town with your date?
Well, I'm more of a simpleton. I like things like, my perfect evening would probably have to be dinner and a movie.
Dinner and a movie. Sounds like a great evening. We have three most excellent bachelors for you to choose from this evening. Let's hear from bachelor number one.
All these lights are making my balls itchy.
So what's your name?
I'm Lee from downtown Brown. Is this going to be on TV? Because if it's going to be on TV, I need to set my VCR and call my neighbor Jeb and my mother and my cousin and my ex-wife, who's also my sister. Is this going to be on TV? Because if it's going to be on TV, I'd really like to know. But
Yes, we'll get to that information later. What is your ideal woman?
my ideal woman would be almost like my sister, just with a few more teethuses. Because my sister was real nice, but I've already had 2 kids by her, and I'd like to meet somebody new. You know, I still love my sister, but it's time to move forward. Somebody, I need a woman who's not afraid to do a little yard work. You know, it's time to move forward.
What are some of your hobbies?
My hobbies include, I like bass fishing, pro wrestling, bass fishing, and I like working out in my yard.
What is your ideal evening?
My ideal evening, if I would have like a sweet, young, delectable thing like the woman that's on the couch there, my perfect evening would be to take her out to my favorite restaurant and wine her and dine her, and the perfect party would just, it ends in her mouth.
Sounds like a pretty good end to a very nice evening, if I do say so myself. What would you say, Rachel?
He seems...
You know, I too have a VCR. Let's hear what bachelor number 2 had to say.
All right, what's your name?
Anton Schneiden.
What was that?
Anton Schneiden.
Okay. What are you looking for in a woman?
Well, I really like a girl with a good personality, good sense of humor, and nice pair of tits, you know what I'm saying?
What are some of your hobbies?
Hobbies. Well, I like my motorcycle. I like riding a motorcycle really fast. I like,
Helmet or no helmet?
oh,
Helmet or no helmet?
fucking hell, man, there's no helmet, man, you rock and roll, man. I like bass fishing, too.
Have you ever had an accident with your motorcycle?
I'm having an accident in my pants right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What is your ideal evening?
Ideal evening. Well, I take out my lady,
preferably the lady on the couch. You know what you were talking about. You get together. Yeah. All right.
Where's your most embarrassing moment?
Most embarrassing moment. It's the time that I dated the girl from Poison.
Which one?
It wasn't a girl. But I tell you, he was pretty hot, you know, when we got together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And why should the lady on the couch pick you?
The lady on the couch. The lady on the couch picked me because I'm an honest guy. I have feelings. I love life. And what I really love is to get it on, you know what I'm saying? Woo, rock and roll. All right, you know what I'm saying? All right.
I have absolutely no idea what he said, but I still agree with it wholeheartedly. What would you say, Rachel? Excellent. Let's hear what bachelor number 3 had to say.
Hi, my name is Mr. Gene. My occupation, I am a producer for something called the TV show. Used to be local cable access, now it's an internet television series. I do perform on the show. In fact, I carry the show because the other co-stars on there really aren't that talented. They just happen to be lucky to get on the show. So I've had to carry it. What I'm looking for in a woman, well, I like to be attractive, and like me, have a nice background, personality, a plus, great humor. After all, I'm a professional comedian, so humor is going to be very rampant in the relationship. I guess someone that's kind of outgoing a little bit, but doesn't necessarily have to go out and party all the time. That kind of stuff. But, my hobbies, well, my hobbies include I collect fine wine, and I enjoy reading the newspaper, enjoy going to culture events, that kind of stuff. And of course, I consider my job a hobby as well, where I have to work with those less than talented individuals. But please don't tell them I'm doing this, because if they find out, then they're just going to give me a hard time. They think of me as a very high class, suave with the ladies kind of guy, because I'm the one that always has to hook them up with women all the time, because no one wants to date them either. I have to give them the illusion that they're TV personalities, so that women will be just interested in them.
Sound like a pretty nice gentleman, too. So, Rachel, who would you say would be your perfect date out of the 3?
I really have to choose one of them?
I tell you what, let's go to our studio audience and see who they picked. That's just the craziest thing I have ever seen. That is just the craziest thing I've ever seen. Imagine that, a tie. Who would have ever guessed that? So, Rachel, what would you say would be your decision?
Well, what are you doing tonight?
We'll be back in 2 and 2.